So I finally closed the trade, and I closed it right around here. As you can see, price moved up all the way up here, and then it had this retracement, and now it's just like it's 30 minutes till closing on the Friday, so I decided to just close my position. So if we look at the total RR made, I think it's around 1 to 3, a little bit more than 1 to 3. So close it right here where it's at, so it's like 1.3.7, so almost a 1 to 4. So yeah, close the trade at almost a 1 to 4, 1.37R or 374R if you want to be exact. Actually, previously my take profit was somewhere around here, so actually it hit my previous take profit, but what I did is I extended the take profit so that because it was like going up very aggressively, so I felt like, okay, you know, if I could extend the take profit a little bit just above these equal highs. I saw these equal highs, and I still see active as very likely targets. I believe next week this pullback is going to continue to go up. Next we can take these out, but I just wanted to, there's something about, you know, closing out the week, especially if you've been in drawdown for like the past 2-3 weeks, or should I say a month. I'm finally back out of drawdown now with this close trade, so I decided to close the trade out. Now, had I left the trade open, had it gone to the extended target, it would have actually passed the challenge with the 5% requirement. But this pullback was pretty aggressive. If you look at that big bearish candles, it did reject these lows though, and then start to move up, which is a good sign that maybe potentially will continue. But then at the same time, it could very easily not continue. When I drop down to the lower time frame, you can see there's a swing low that created the swing high that also broke. So on H1, actually the structure has turned bearish, but on H4 the structure still remains bullish. And the fact that it swept these lows over here, the lows over here, and then rejected aggressively, that says, and all the EMAs are still very much bullish. If I just switch over to silver, I usually use silver as a sort of a divergence I don't know, indicator for me. So if you look at silver as well, it took this, it swept this low and this low, and also rejected and started moving up. But on silver, even on the H4, it's turned bearish structurally for me. So this is a swing low that led to the swing high, and then it got broken. So H4 is bearish. These just look way too juicy. You know for a fact that price is gonna go up there and take out these highs. That's why my take profit was right there. But it's okay. The fact that I've exited is not much of a concern. I just hope to see if I can get into a position. I'll be aggressive with my entries. So now all I need is a 1 to 4 next week, and then I'll be able to take profit. So yeah, it was a good trade. You know, very long waiting game. Finally entered, and it paid off handsomely. I could have exited here with a much better target, but you know, you have to give up some profit in order to make more profit. I gave up some profit. Luckily, it did pull back. You know, at the lowest point, it was all the way down here. It's kind of sad to see at the moment when you're looking, because just the moments before you're up here making a ton of, you know, R multiples, and then all of a sudden it comes all the way back down here. Luckily it pulled back probably more than half of the entire move. Let's see, the entire drop was like what, 97, let's say 100 pips. It moved back like 46, so pretty much halfway. So you regained all that lost potential profit, you regained more than half of it. So I'm happy to close the trade here. And yeah, that's it for the week, and I'll give you an update tomorrow regarding the breakdown of the week, even though it's just one trade basically. But yeah, all right, peace out.